Alright, I had to do like 5 tests for my mic to not sound robotic-y. But trade recap, took a L. Just look at the chart right now. This is the 15-minute chart. This is horrendous. What is this, bro? Jesus. This month has not been friendly price action wise. Like, let me tell you, this is just terrible price action. It's easy to say that when, you know, things don't go your way, but like, am I wrong though? Am I wrong? This is just crazy. Took a trade on ES today. Let's get into it. So, what was the bias? What was the high time frame? I think high time frame hourlies were saying bearish, but on both indexes, the 4-hour was bullish. But I usually like to see what the market does when the market opens and see how it moves first. And so, yeah, when market opened, I saw NQ immediately draw towards these draws on liquidity, these hourly lows, these session lows, these Asian lows, these London lows, and yeah, we took it out. ES failed to do so. When we were in the trade, we actually made equal lows with London lows, but yeah, we were already in the trade. So what I saw was we made a 5-minute SMT. We made a 5-minute SMT, but also we took out hourly lows. So we still needed to wait for some more confirmation since we took out high time frame key levels. So we can mark out the SMT, I guess. Well, yeah, it was at this point right there. Yeah, so in real time, we took out London session lows on NQ, failed to do so on ES, and so after that, I saw that. After that, that was our 5-minute confirmation. After that, I was looking for some sort of retracement. I mean, even though we did push, let's see. Oh yeah, this candle right here, 835, was our retracement. So this whole move down was a retracement. We did take out this low, which invalidates that SMT, but also the SMT was still holding because NQ took out these lows, and we were so far from those lows. Not too far, but we were far from those lows on ES. So SMT still played out. So I thought this was our retracement, took out these lows. After that, waited for some sort of 1-minute confirmation, IFVG or break of structure. We got that right here on this IFVG. Enter right here, got an average fill. When I put on these executions, it's gonna like kind of look funky. But yeah, since our stop loss was so like, we only had a 7.25 stop loss. So on ES, we were able to risk a good amount of contracts. So based on this, because I forgot. So based on this, so I went in with 10 contracts, added 5, and then realized I still could risk more. Added another 5, and then realized it was a little too much. Took out 2, and it was perfect. My goal, my predefined risk today was about 600 to 650. I was really pushing for 650, and so lined perfect at this stop loss. It was like a 647 to be exact, stop loss. And yeah, pretty short trading day. We get stopped out almost automatically. Honestly, you know, it's not a good thing, but I kind of thought this trade would play out. I love the way we're delivering. I love the setup, the model. This is my model. I like the model. And yeah, I executed like I said earlier, we came in like 2 minutes into the trade, made equal lows. And I was like, damn, bro, damn. But we got saved. We almost got stopped out right here. And I saw this scan. I was like, oh, maybe we get saved. We invalidate this fair value gap. I was like, who knows? But ended up just playing with us. And I was liquidity again today. And I don't know how many times this has happened, but when we get stopped out, it is the lowest point we go for the day. And we just end up rallying. I saw this, I was like, whatever. If this ends up hitting TP, I wouldn't be mad because our bias was right. And yeah, we just had we didn't have a good timely execution. Besides that, I mean, like, I don't know, just a loss. We ended up taking out Asian lows and London lows, ended up pushing higher. But yeah, I mean, look at this price action, dude. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this way about May price action. This has just been horrendous. And yeah, not even just saying that because I've been losing a little bit this month. But just I mean, both of these winners this month, if you look back at my videos, if you want, both of these, the trade has been in drawdown before it ended up hitting take profit. And then I think probably all these trades probably just got stopped out immediately. There was a setup yesterday, but I told myself, I remembered, I learned from my losses. Yesterday was no news Monday, and I think from now on, if we don't have no news, no matter what on Mondays, I'm not gonna trade. I'm just gonna take the day off. Maybe I'll probably look at the market, like, the same routine I have every day. Just wake up and then get ready to trade it 8:30 Central. But yeah, these days I'm just simply not gonna let myself trade. And also not just Mondays but Fridays. If we have on Fridays, if we have high impact news, or we have red folder news, I'm not gonna trade as well. So that in most cases, that's gonna make me have 3 trades max a week, which is good, because you need to be aware of your trade frequency. Less is more, guys. That's what I've seen and heard. But also, I've just seen it throughout my own data. Like, most of my losses come from Fridays and Saturdays. Fridays and Mondays. Last Friday was a red folder news. We had a no news Monday, and then out of nowhere this popped up. But still, this is really not news. But also the president was speaking, so I mean, that day it didn't affect the market, but Monday the 5th, we didn't even take a trade because we didn't see our setup. But we would be open to trade because it's not a no news Monday. Look at this, Friday, May 9th. No high impact. Oh, look at that, we won. Let's go to the previous week. May 2nd, we had NFP. I took a trade on that Friday. We lost. We can go back to this Monday, the 28th. What do we have? No news Monday. The 25th, on a Friday, we had no high impact news. And let's go one more week. The 14th, we lost on that Monday. What do we have? Essentially no news, because I'm not waiting for that. I do not care about that. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do from now on. We are just basically one trade away from blowing this funded, if that were to happen. So next trade I do take, and from now on I'm just going to risk about 700. If I blow it, I blow it. My rebuild date is in a week, every 27th of each month. And yeah, I've had this funded for like almost two months now, which is not really ideal. Well, I've had it for, it's creeping up on 2 months. It's just not ideal, but right now, I'm trying to be patient and just prove to myself I can follow my model, my setup, follow my rules, and I think this has just been an unfavorable month for me so far based on the price action. I feel like I'm only getting better, truthfully. I'm not basing it off no P&L because the reality is months like this happen, days like this happen, and any true trader will tell you that. So I'm just going to keep pushing forward. I don't know if there's anything else I need to go over. If this ends up hitting our target, then cool. But yeah, I saw everything I wanted, just like every other day. I think this is trade 17th out of 30 of the challenge I'm doing, where I gotta follow my rules, follow my plan. White monster, so you know I'm locked in. But yeah, just unfortunate. So next trading day, I'm just gonna risk the whole account. If we blow it, we blow it. Last time this happened, that we were one trade away, we honestly should have blew the account, but we got saved by God. On this day, this is just a horrible trading day of price action. I won't forget that day. Just the worst trading day of price action I've ever been a part of. And then we ended up going on a little run. Next day was our biggest win ever. And yeah, it's been a while since I took back-to-back losses. And vice versa, back-to-back wins. My last back-to-back wins was this. But the last time I had back-to-back losses was during this time. And if anybody remembers, which I do, that was the series of trades that we just got stopped out and then price hitting our TP. So that's it. I'm going to keep it short than usual, even though 12 minutes is kind of a while. Anything else I want to discuss? But yeah, if we blow it, I'll probably, let's say we take a trade in tomorrow and then we just blow it, I'll probably just wait for the rebuild date. Because, I mean, well, I'm going to spend I don't know how it really works, but I'm assuming if I pay $50 for a reset and then I'm just going to get rebuild again in a week because of the subscription. So that'll be $100. Can I just wait a week? I should be able to wait a week. If not, then my patience isn't good because I can't wait a week. Even though it'll be tough because, you know, I want to get my reps in. I want to get my screen time in. Probably just paper trade or something. But yeah, if we ended up blowing it this week, I'll just wait for that rebuild date. So, and the rebuild date is like they do it pretty fast. Like as soon as midnight hits, like 10 or like 12 a.m. midnight CST of the day, they reset it right away. So that's a pretty cool thing. But it looks like we're about to, well, NQ we're more at these key levels. Oh, yep. Forgot to mention take profit and stop loss. Already about 14 minutes in, stop loss based on a low below this low, or a little below this London low. I didn't really have an ideal stop loss. I did in the moment think this was kind of tight. I did want to move it, but I was like, bro, whatever. I'm just gonna put it right there. Can it move it back? Bro, it's literally glitched. And take profit was based on this hourly high. I didn't know for sure yet if I wanted to take it at this high or just take full at this. This blue line is a hourly breaker, I think. Yeah, this hourly breaker is moved down before we get that move, or that move down before we break hourly structure. And so, yeah, I thought that was a, you know, draw on liquidity, high draw, where price could draw towards. And yeah, marked it out on NQ as well. I had 18 contracts. 18 contracts is crazy. That's why I like ES though. Like on NQ, you are not going to be able to trade 18 contracts unless you're risking your whole account or something. Because look at the entry we probably would have took. That stop loss is right here. You probably had like, you probably could go in with like 6 or 7, risking like 5 to 600 or something. So I don't know. This month so far, ES has been moving way nicer than NQ. I don't even know if I took in a trade on NQ this month. I probably did, but yeah. Alright, bro. I'm 16 minutes in. I gotta get off the charts. It's pretty late into the day. Gotta clock in later. But yeah, that's it, man. God bless. Bye-bye.